Imagine standing at the edge of human ambition, where concrete dreams rise from nothing, where engineering becomes pure magic, and where the impossible transforms into reality before your very eyes. This isn't science fiction, this is the world of megaprojects in 2025, where humanity is literally reshaping the planet with constructions so massive they'll make your jaw drop. Let's start with a project that's redefining what's possible in the Middle East, the NEOM project in Saudi Arabia. This isn't just a city, it's an entire civilization reimagined. Stretching across 170 kilometers, the line is a linear city that will house 9 million people in a completely zero-carbon environment. Imagine a city with no cars, no streets, and no carbon emissions. 2 massive parallel skyscrapers will run through an entire landscape, creating a revolutionary urban environment that looks like something straight out of a science fiction movie. The engineering behind the line is absolutely mind-blowing. These mirror-like structures will be 1,500 meters tall. That's almost 4 times the height of the Empire State Building. To put that into perspective, if you stood these buildings next to the world's current tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, they would tower over it by more than 300 meters. We're talking about a city where artificial intelligence manages everything from transportation to climate control. Renewable energy will power the entire project, with solar and wind technologies integrated into every aspect of design. But here's where it gets even more incredible. The line isn't just about creating a sustainable city, it's about reimagining human interaction with urban spaces. The entire city will be designed with human psychology in mind. Imagine walking through a urban landscape where you're never more than 5 minutes from all essential services. No traffic congestion, no pollution, no urban sprawl. Each resident will have access to unprecedented levels of green space with 90% of nature preserved. The estimated cost? Around $500 billion. This isn't just a city, it's a complete reimagining of urban living. Speaking of reimagining infrastructure, let's talk about the Brenner-Base Tunnel, currently under construction between Austria and Italy. This isn't just another tunnel, this is the longest underground transportation route in the world. Stretching over 55 kilometers beneath the Alps, this tunnel will completely transform how goods and people move between Central and Southern Europe. The engineering challenges are absolutely insane. We're talking about drilling through some of the most complex mountain terrain on the planet. Geologists and engineers have been planning this project for decades, mapping every potential geological challenge. The tunnel will descend to depths of up to 1,000 meters below the mountain surface, passing through rock formations that are millions of years old. It requires incredibly sophisticated ventilation systems, emergency evacuation routes, and geological monitoring technologies that can detect even the smallest ground movements. When completed, it will reduce travel time between Innsbruck and Bolzano to just 35 minutes, compared to the current 2-hour journey. But it's more than just a time saver. This tunnel represents a massive environmental victory. By creating a more efficient rail route, it's expected to remove millions of truck journeys from alpine roads each year. The economic and environmental impact will be massive, reducing carbon emissions from transportation and creating a more efficient European transit network. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about a project that's literally creating land where none existed before. The Palm Jebel Ali in Dubai. After the famous Palm Jumeirah, Dubai is expanding its artificial island portfolio with an even more ambitious project. This massive land reclamation effort will create an island shaped like a palm tree, spanning approximately 500 square kilometers. The engineering required to create such an island is beyond comprehension. We're talking about massive dredging operations that move millions of cubic meters of sand, precise placement techniques that ensure the island's stability, and complex breakwater systems to protect the new landmass. Specialized ships with enormous suction pipes will gather sand from carefully selected offshore locations, ensuring minimal environmental impact. The island will include residential areas, hotels, theme parks, and commercial districts. It's not just construction, it's literally expanding the boundaries of what's geographically possible. Let's move to Australia, Sydney to be exact. The Western Sydney Airport, a game-changing project in Australia, is not just an airport, it's a whole new hub that will reshape the entire region. Designed to alleviate the growing congestion at Sydney's existing Kingsford Smith Airport, This massive infrastructure development is set to handle up to 10 million passengers per year in its first phase, with future expansion plans to accommodate more as demand increases. But it's not just about the numbers. The design and technology behind it make this project stand out. The airport will feature state-of-the-art baggage handling systems and cutting-edge passenger processing technology, reducing wait times and enhancing the overall travel experience. The environmental considerations are also a key focus, with the construction using sustainable materials and energy-efficient practices to minimize the ecological footprint. Beyond the terminal, the airport will serve as the cornerstone of the broader Aerotropolis, a new metropolitan area surrounding the airport. This will feature a combination of logistics hubs, business districts, hotels, and entertainment venues, effectively turning the entire Western Sydney region into a new economic powerhouse. The airport will also be equipped with a smart transport system, linking it seamlessly to the rest of Sydney and its surrounding areas. This will not only improve connectivity, but also spur the development of new infrastructure, creating thousands of new jobs and driving long-term economic growth. When completed, the Western Sydney Airport will not only serve as a vital transport link for the region, but will also become a model for sustainable, future-proofed airports around the world. Let's dive into another fascinating mega project, the Great Green Wall of Africa. This isn't just a construction project, it's an environmental revolution, stretching across the entire width of Africa from Senegal in the west to Djibouti in the east. This massive ecosystem restoration project aims to combat desertification and climate change. We're talking about creating a living wall of trees and vegetation that's 8,000 kilometers long and 15 kilometers wide. The project involves planting millions of drought-resistant trees across the Sahel region, creating a green barrier that will help combat climate change, provide food security, and create economic opportunities for millions of people. Local communities are directly involved in the planting and maintenance, turning this into a social transformation as much as an environmental one. When completed, it will be the largest living structure on the planet, visible from space. Let's shift our focus to another incredible mega project, the Hyperloop transportation system. While multiple countries are working on this technology, the most promising developments are happening in the United Arab Emirates. Imagine traveling from Dubai to Abu Dhabi in just 12 minutes, covering a distance that currently takes over an hour by car. This isn't a fantasy, this is actively being constructed right now. The Hyperloop uses magnetic levitation technology inside near vacuum tubes, allowing pods to travel at incredibly high speeds with minimal energy consumption. We're talking about potential speeds of up to 1,000 kilometers per hour. The pods will use electromagnetic suspension, meaning they'll literally float inside the tube with no physical contact with the tube walls. This reduces friction to nearly zero, allowing for unprecedented speed and energy efficiency. Another project that's pushing the boundaries of what's possible is the Indonesia Capital City project. The Indonesian government is literally building an entirely new capital city from scratch in Borneo. Named Nusantara, this city is being designed as a sustainable smart city that will replace Jakarta, which is currently facing severe environmental challenges like a rapid sinking and extreme pollution. The scale is mind-blowing. We're talking about creating an entire urban environment in a previously undeveloped forest region. The city is designed to be completely green, with over 70% of the area maintained as forest and green space. Advanced sustainability technologies will be integrated into every aspect of urban design, from water management to energy production. Each building will be designed to be carbon neutral, with integrated solar panels, rainwater harvesting systems, and green roofs.